What if this goes even better than I could ever have imagined? The power of questions. My favorite thing in this entire world, and we're going to get into it in a very short, intense, and sweet, juicy. I have so much fun with these. I love it. Video. So stick around to the end because as the video goes on, it's just going to get fucking better and better and better. And for you, now I want to give some introduction on this for you. Little thing about myself. I was an overthinker, second guessing myself, perfectionist, trying to manage everything and just make it all perfect. So I can tell you from my own life experience, the power of questions is real because the power of our imagination is real. And questions direct our imagination. And if you don't fully understand what that means yet, or you do and you're interested in what it means, stick around to the end, or interested in getting to know more about it, stick around to the end of the video because your mind is about to be fucking blown. Let's get into it. Alright, so the power of questions. Really, 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 really simple. And yet it's something that we so overlook or sometimes don't even know. The only reason I'm making this video about the power of questions is because I want to show you how to fully control your imagination so that you can get everything you want and become everything you are and have always wanted to be. Here is the secret sauce, the hidden secret, my friend. If you are overthinking, if you are feeling anxious, if you are feeling scared, fear, whatever it is, you are not, on some level, controlling, directing, influencing, whatever the word is, your imagination, and it is controlling you. I really want to reference the SpongeBob imagination right now so badly. So here's how to take back control. Ask better questions. I came up, I mean, I'm not going to take credit for this because I've heard it from so many people. There's this quote I love that I've mixed and matched from various sources says, the power or the quality of your life is based on the quality of the questions you ask yourself. You and I both know anything you ask repeatedly over and over and over and over and over again, you'll eventually get an answer to. So if we're looking for answers in our life, the simple question, better ones, if we're looking to achieve something, to become something we've always wanted to be, to have a relationship with someone we've always liked, whatever that is, why don't we just ask ourselves better questions if we already know it? Here's why. We get distracted. We overthink. We second guess ourselves. So I'm going to give you a very simple way to let that go and to become a person who fully directs your imagination today. Here's my formula, my strategy. Ask better questions. I'll show you one, for example. You have two different questions. I'm not going to tell you. You're going to think for yourself and feel it for yourself here. Which one feels better? What would happen if these people make fun of me? What would happen if these people accept me and laugh at my jokes? Which one feels better? Both of those are imaginary. Both of those, since they are imaginary, haven't happened yet. I'm talking about a future scenario. But which one feels better? The power of questions, the reason why questions are so powerful is because, first of all, they open up your heart. And if they're exciting questions, they connect your heart to your mind. And once you have mind-heart coherence, you're living in a state that is what I call unfuckwithable. So the only form of question I believe this video I'm going to get into, one of the favorite forms of questions I love to ask myself is what if questions. Because so often, and don't get me wrong, I'm still imperfect with this and I will always be, but it's a matter of catching myself. So what I mean by that is, say someone punches you in the face. You live with that anger for 3 years versus now someone punches me in the face. I still get angry, but I only live with that anger for 3 hours. So I'm here to tell you that I'm not perfect with not feeling anxiety and not overthinking and not second guessing myself, but I'm able to catch it so much quicker today than I was in the past because I'm so familiar with it, number one, and number two, most importantly, how to overcome it. And that's what I'm focusing on with you today. The questions will help you overcome it. Every single thought we have is guided before by a question. For example, you already have thoughts about me in this video, and whatever those thoughts are, you've had to ask yourself questions first. For example, you may say in your brain, oh, I agree with that, or I don't like that. But first you ask yourself a question, do I agree with this? Do I like that? Do I like him? Do I not like him? Do I want to go click away? Do I want to stay here and watch the end till the end of this video? And then you have an answer in your head via a thought. So we're always asking ourselves questions. So for me, one of the favorite forms of questions I love to ask myself again and again and again and again, and especially in the morning, because I noticed in as I said earlier with the anger and the angry punching in the face example, still happens occasionally, but I'll catch it quicker. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. So on the times where it does happen, I'll catch myself in the morning feeling anxious, and I'll redirect it by asking myself what if questions. So I've said this enough, I want to get into it. Here are some examples. What if this works out for me? And you can insert your own desires here. I'll show you a couple of mine. What if I'm able to speak on stage and teach people? What if I'm able to write my own book? What if, let's see what else. Okay, we'll take this video right now. What if this video reaches everyone who I desire it to reach? Versus, what if this video is shit? What if my book is horrible? What if they make fun of me tonight? What if they don't like it? These questions create our reality. We focus so much on what we don't want that sometimes we end up creating it. Why do we do that? And that right there is a question. Why do we do that? Now our brain is looking for answers, but we don't need answers to everything. And this is so important for you to understand. If you can let your desire go to answer these shitty questions that you have and make it more important to start, you already have if you're watching this video, by the way. So to continue asking yourself better questions, your life will get so much better, so much quicker. It's a promise I can make from my own life experience. Okay? So what if this goes even better than I thought? What if I was worthy of this result? What if this person responds favorably? I have so many examples from my life where something would happen, and let's say with a friend, something would happen, and I thought they were going to get pissed at me. And I spent the whole day beating myself up about it, feeling scared, feeling anxious, feeling anxious to see them. And I would go hang out with them, and they'd bring it up, and they would like laugh about it. And I would be fucking pissed at myself. I would feel so much anger because I was like, I just lived in anxiety for 10 hours straight, trying to ignore this. And you're laughing about it? And I thought you were going to scream at me. And it would suck. And eventually I experienced that so much, I got so tired of it. I stopped asking myself those questions. I started saying, what if actually they're excited about it? What if actually it didn't matter that much to them? What if actually we can learn from it together? What if this becomes a funny joke between us? What if this is something that teaches them the lesson they have to learn and teaches me just to have more fun and take life less seriously? There's literally infinite questions you can ask yourself about what if, that are positive, that are uplifting, that are exciting. And that's it. There's one more thing I want to say, which is no one's telling you that you can't except for yourself. So if I were you, and so I do this because I'm never one to tell someone to do anything, or if they align with it to do anything. If I don't, the questions. So what I do is I ask myself over and over and over and over again. If I catch myself in an anxious feeling, not just having an anxious thought, but an anxious feeling of whatever it is, about finances, relationships, my own health, my family, because I care about them, my friends, whatever it is, I will ask myself questions over and over and over until that feeling is gone and I'm feeling on top of the world and I'm feeling excited and empowered to start my day, to continue my day, or to whatever I'm doing, to do more of it. So I encourage you right now to think about a couple what if questions you can ask yourself over and over and over and over and over again whenever you catch yourself feeling anxious. Also, no one's saying to you, you only have to do it when you feel anxious. Just because you're down, you can do it anytime, anywhere, with anyone. Hey, Michael, what if this goes even better than you thought? Hey, Elizabeth, what if your book is a New York Times bestseller and people love it? Hey, Paul, what if that vacation you want so badly happens for you? Hey, Dave, what if you get that apartment that you've been trying to get for the last 10 months? How amazing would that feel? Over and over and over and over again. The power of questions is real. And I encourage you to dive deeply into your curiosity and explore it, because it fucking works. That's it for today, my friends. I'm speaking faster than my mind can comprehend. Thank you for showing up here. Thank you for bettering yourself. Thank you for putting in a positive intention with this video. I appreciate that. I love that. Have an amazing, the most amazing rest of your day. I send you so much peace, love, and light. Peace.